Business in the Community has been collating examples of best practice in corporate responsibility in Ireland since 2003. We have chosen to highlight ESBs Commitment to become carbon neutral by 2035 because it shows real leadership in tackling Ireland's growing carbon emissions. We hope you take inspiration from their story.
Well, I think people think of electricity utilities as being emitters of CO2. And I suppose that has been the way it has been in the past. That is not going to be possible in the future. Carbon is going to be very expensive. And, we want to see ourselves as being a sustainable company. We have plans that by 2035 we will not be emitting CO2. And our ongoing plans are to make ESB sustainable in everything else we do. So our goal is to make ESB the #1 sustainable company in Ireland.
I think there's been a tremendous decision by the board of the ESB, by its chief executive. The appointment of a sustainability director is an indication of how significant and important the board as a whole regards this development. And I have absolutely no doubt this is going to be a huge success. I have no doubt it's going to be an example for other companies.
Staff have responded really well, both to the company strategy and to our internal sustainability programme. One example of that is the fact that we've mobilised 170 sustainability champions right across the ESB who are working with their colleagues locally on initiatives in the workplace, initiatives relating to the home, and also they're working out on sustainability initiatives in their local communities.
Well, ESB has recently introduced a Cycle to Work scheme. This allows employees to buy bicycle very tax efficiently, and already over 220 staff have already taken up the offer. About 9% of our staff commute by bike compared to the national average of only 2%. We've also purchased communal bikes that staff can borrow for short journeys around the city centre. It's been great. Like, I race competitively myself. I've raced for Leinster and for Ireland at home and abroad. And I've worked on the administration side of the sport as well, locally and at national level. I'm very proud to work for ESB. It's a company very committed to sustainability and environmental issues.
Well, ultimately, our one target is that we can produce electricity without emitting CO2. And at the point of use, electricity is the cleanest energy source you can have. So we want to see things like transport, electric vehicles, increase in usage.
We've now deployed the biggest biodiesel fleet in the country. We've also bought a number of electric vehicles, and they're out in day-to-day use now right across the company.
Apart from being good for the environment and being good for corporate responsibility, it's also a very commercial issue for ESB. It'll be difficult to maintain a cost base that involves emitting CO2. So it's good for the environment, it's good for corporate responsibility, and it's good for the cost base of ESB.